good for India.
3-month high, 11% jump on Infosys today. What's the call going ahead? Sarabjit Kour Nangra, VP Research, IT and Pharma at Angel Broking, joins me on the phone line now. Sarabjit, 11% on Infi. It's closing out on the discount. A lot of brokerage reports ahead of the earnings have talked about how there's a massive discount in valuations between Infosys and TCS. Do you think this earnings is now starting to reflect that inflection point is happening and this is going to be one of the big bets in the tech sector?
Overall we are bullish on the IT sector because of the valuation. First, the whole sector is attractively valued given the profitability and given the growth dynamics. I mean, the sector is, in FY at least, NASSCOM still believes that it can grow in a healthy range of around 13 to 14%. So, 12 to 13%. So, I guess this is a decent growth for the sector. Just that the base is higher, so the growth numbers are muted. So, to that extent, Infy was underperforming TCS, coming to your question. That was the reason there was a gap. Now, with Infosys doing decent job in terms of growth, if you look at the numbers, volume growth has been very significantly nice. So if you look at the matrix, volume growth, client addition, which are the ones which drives revenue growth and profitability, has been nice. They have added one $300 million client, and there were 6 deals done vis-a-vis upwards of $100 million. So overall, a good set of numbers. So I believe that Infosys is trying to get back into its healthy shape so that it can drive the growth for aggressively than it was doing earlier. So I guess it's improving its performance.
Have you reworked, Sarabjit, after the conversation today that you've heard from the management and the commentary and the con call as well? Have you reworked the numbers for Infosys at Angel?
No, we were actually very ahead in terms of speed, in terms of numbers. So I'm not reworking my numbers for the company. We believe it can easily do around, in rupee terms, they have given a guidance of dollar terms of around 9%. We believe it's doable target given the client addition that has happened. And possibly if client addition continue to be this way, I think there could be an upgrade in terms of guidance also. So we are not bothered about our numbers as of now. And at current levels also, it offers a very good, decent upside actually.
Sarabjit, before I let you go, you track the pharma sector closely as well. You say you're not worried about Infosys at all at this point. Are you worried about Sun Pharma? Because Dilip Shanghvi isn't usually one known to give heartburn to shareholders, but 14% shaved off from the stock today. The biggest drop we've seen in 6 years on that pharma major. Are you reworking estimates for Sun Pharma at this point?
We have already done it post the guidance. Actually, the thing was that we knew that FY16 will be negatively impacted because of the merger. But the extent was not given way back in the fourth quarter. They wanted some time to the integration process to get through before they could communicate. So they have communicated yesterday. Besides FY16, we are not that worried. Actually, we believe that it's coincided that Sun Pharma also is going through some of its plant issues, and along with Ranbaxy at this point. And along with the merger of such a large company, which is as good as equal to its size, with more profitability issues. If you look at Ranbaxy, if you remember, the base case OPO of Ranbaxy is hardly 8 to 10%, whereas Sun Pharma operates at 40%. So that's a huge dilution. And if you have some one-offs to be written off from the book so that the books can be cleaner, I think so FY16 will bear brunt of that. FY17 onwards, I believe there will be improvement. And as management has indicated that the synergies that they expected are more than what they thought so. So FY18, I think, so 30% of OPM is given. I mean, even if you look at the last quarter of Sun Pharma, adjusting for the merger-related costs, their OPMs were in the range of 26 to 27, whereas you have Ranbaxy effect on that number.
Right.
So obviously, once the improvement in Ranbaxy happens, Sun can do much more better numbers, I guess. So it's a question of patience. And after current fall, I don't think, the stock could remain range bound or max to max go down by 5% more. But I guess the long-term investors would be looking at every fall. So I think downside also should be limited. So I think, and they've clearly mentioned beyond FY16, they would be looking at industry outperforming growth. So I guess that should be decent enough time frame to accumulate for the company to go through the consolidation, and it's a reasonable time frame also. So I guess investors should be looking at buying this stock for the long-term investments.
Sarabjit Kaur Nangra, thank you so much for taking our time. We quizzed you on IT and pharma, the two biggest movers in trade today. Meanwhile, the rupees made a very smart recovery, almost 20 paise in intraday trade.